Today my husband is making tofu and fish paste fries. First you slice the tofu, then spread fish paste on top. You can get the fish paste from Asian grocery stores. He's now mixing all the powder ingredients together. And make sure to mix them thoroughly before you add them to the tofu and fish paste mix. Make sure you cover all 4 sides and get rid of some excess flour before you fry them. Fry them for 4 to 5 minutes until they are crispy. Next food is Chicago-style deep dish pizza. This recipe is created by a Korean YouTuber called Yuksikman, so there is going to be no detailed measurement for some parts of this video. Link to the original recipe is available on the description box, so feel free to check it out. He has so many cool meat recipes you can try it at home. Here I am mixing all the listed ingredients together and kneading the dough with my hand. You need to knead the dough for about at least 5 minutes, so if you have one of those fancy stand mixers, please use them. After that, I let the dough rise for an hour and got rid of the gas before start rolling. Make sure to cover the inside of your pizza mold with oil. And then we're gonna roll the dough and trim it to fit the size of your mold. When the dough is ready, set it aside and start preparing the tomato sauce and our meat ingredients. I use some Tex-Mex and Parmigiano cheese, but you can use mozzarella if you want. I am pan frying bacon with some diced onion, minced garlic, and add black pepper and a can of tomato, and then simmer until it thickens to your liking. You can add some chili flakes if you would like to add some kick to it. While the sauce is simmering, we can pan fry our Italian sausage, then add it to the dough, followed by some more cheese, salami, more cheese, and then add your sauce when it is ready. I topped it off with more Parmigiano cheese and baked it in 420 Fahrenheit for 30 to 40 minutes. The next recipe is Korean soft tofu soup called sundubu. This recipe is inspired by Paek's Cuisine channel. His original recipe is also linked in the description box. First, I'm dicing the vegetables that I'm going to use for this soup. In a bowl, add a tablespoon of sesame oil and start stir-frying all the vegetables. Then add some minced meat, continue stir-frying, and add some red pepper powder and stir-fry it for a minute or 2. Add the broth of your choice, or water works too. Then season it with soy sauce, chicken broth powder, and some black pepper. Taste the soup first, and when it is ready, you can add tofu and followed by the rest of the ingredients. I decided to eat my soup with pan-fried pre-seasoned macaron fillet, which is called 고등어구이 in Korean. You should only flip the fish when it naturally releases itself from the frying pan. Now I'm adding some eggs, seafood mix, and a tablespoon of minced garlic, some green onions as a garnish. Enjoy it with some freshly cooked rice. The last meal we are cooking in this video is Korean instant noodle. I'm making 2 in a separate pots, one with meat and one with seafood. Here I am adding napa cabbage to both pots and adding meatballs, egg, and some sliced beef for my husband, and some fish balls, egg, and shrimps to mine. I also added some green onions to each of them for extra flavor.